Hello there, gamers, and welcome back to the channel. Now, I know what you might be thinking, whoa, where's the pixel guy? Well, it's okay, I hid his body in an unknown location, so you all don't have to worry about him. Isn't that just lovely? So I'm your new host now, and I'm definitely not Link. But come to think of it, I don't really have an intro for the channel now. Oh no. Oh, I know, I'll just resurrect him from the dead. Hold on, give me a second.
12 seconds later.
Oh great, what do you want now? Oh great, it worked. I need you to make me a new intro. You kill me, you take away my show, and now you want me to make it your show. I'm not doing it, you can't make me. Do it now or I'm cutting off little Jimmy's child support. Okay, what kind of intro are we looking for?
One eternity later. Round one, fight!
Jeeves, you've done it again, you... My name's Minnie. Silence, Jeeves, nobody asked you to speak. So I thought we'd talk about a little game today called Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! Now, personally, I think that Mike Tyson's Punch-Out is one of the greats on the Nintendo Entertainment System. I mean, I love boxing games, and this is a perfect example of one. Yada 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 says I play as Little Mac, and whoa, where's Mike Tyson? Who's this Mr. Dream you speaketh of? Well, let me tell you. But first we gotta go through the history of the game. Now, Punch-Out was being developed around the time of Mario Brothers in 1983 and released the next year in 1984. The story of development being that Nintendo had a lot of old monitors laying around from their arcade games. So they had an idea where they would use 2 monitors on one game. Now originally they wanted this to be a racing game, but there was just too many technical aspects that couldn't be achieved back then. So they thought, why not use it with people? And then they thought, why not boxing? Boxing would be great for 2 monitors. Now a bunch of ideas were scrapped, but they made a working prototype. The bottom screen would be used to keep score, and the top screen would be used for the actual, boxing. Now, Shigeru Miyamoto was assigned the task of drawing the characters, but he couldn't do that alone, so he took his sketches to Toei Animation, the people who made Dragon Ball. So they got his rough sketches that he had put together and put them into finalized form. And they came out like this. Not bad, guys. So Nintendo wanted to make such a big promotion of this game that they thought, I know, let's rent out a boxing club. So that's exactly what they did, for Pete's sake. And they took this photo. A picture of an arcade machine holding up a glove like he just beat somebody to death. Now, personally, if a big arcade machine was charging at me, I'd run for my life. But if I was this dude, it would be an honor. And for anybody who could beat all fighters, they got an autograph from one of the most famous boxers, Larry Holmes. So everything was going great, but then now it came time to release it for the NES, or Famicom in Japan. Now, there was a whole bunch of things that the NES just couldn't do compared to the arcade, so they decided to downscale everything. So instead of looking like this, it looked like this. Sorry I didn't add sound, I was too lazy. So Nintendo wanted to promote the game even more, so they thought, why not sign a deal with one of the most popular boxers at the time, Mike Tyson? So after they signed a deal with Mike Tyson, they thought, why not? Let's add him in the game. So they made him the final fighter that you would fight in the boxing ring. But soon enough, his contract with Nintendo wore off, and he was no longer licensed in the game. So in later copies of the game, you fought as the final boss, Mr. Dream, and not Mike Tyson. So now that I've shared with you all some history about the game, it's time to review it. That's right, I took over a little Pixel Man show, and I'm doing something new. I'm doing some history about the game, and then reviewing it. So let's go. So you might be asking, is Punch-Out any good? Of course it is! It's a great boxing game if you're into that. You have to learn when to dodge and when to punch. And every fighter has a unique tactic to defeating them. It never stays boring, and it's always exciting. Now, I myself haven't beat the game, mostly because I'm really bad at it, but that doesn't mean I don't like it. So if you ever get a chance, pick up Punch-Out, you won't be unsatisfied. So I know that was the shortest review in mankind history, but that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something about Punch-Out, and yeah, if you get a chance, pick it up. See you next time, bye.